Iranian scientists have contributed handsomely to the world of medicine down the ages. World-renowned Avicenna, for instance, the Iranian philosopher and physician, was the most influential name in medicine from 1100 to 1500. There is an impressive amount of literature regarding traditional Iranian medicine, and traditional remedies have been used a lot down the ages, so its effects have been experienced. Every year, Iranian scientists make scientific progress, produce revolutionary new pharmaceuticals, or perform unique surgeries. Iran is one of the region's top countries in medical science. This time, the country is not only progressing in science production, but also modifying people's lifestyles and habits. Over the past decade, they've been turning to traditional medicines more and more. In the last decade, the use of traditional medicine has increased considerably. In fact, some experimental studies have evaluated medical Iranian remedies using modern scientific methods, and as a result, a revival of traditional treatments on the basis of evidence-based medicine is very likely. The practice and study of medicine in Iran has a long and prolific history. The first teaching hospital where medical students practiced routinely on patients under the supervision of physicians was the Academy of Jandishapur in the Sassanid Empire around 1700 years ago. Dr. Mahmoud Khodadoust, Deputy Health Minister for Traditional Medicine, explains more.
اگرچه در واقع اوج شکوفایی طب سنتی ایران
The golden age of traditional Iranian medicine was after the beginning of Islamic civilization, which dates back to around 1000. Major scientists of the time were Avicenna, Muhammad ibn Zakaria Razi, Rabban Tabari, Akhaveini Bukharai, and Ali ibn Abbas Majusi. The system of four humors is the basis of traditional Iranian medicine. Some Western scholars believe that Greeks learned this system from ancient Iranians.
Modern academic medicine began in Iran when a medical college was established in 1878. After that, the practice of traditional medicine decreased more and more. Despite the increase in the practice of traditional medicine in the last decade, observers believe that the government should raise awareness about the merits of herbal medicine. Vahid Gorji is the managing director of Zardband Pharmaceutical Company.
There is a growing trend towards practicing herbal medicines in the society. Currently, 3% of the medicines used in Iran are herbal medicines. 10 years ago, it was 0.3%. I think 3% is so low compared to the number in other countries. However, there are planning, budget, and programs of awareness raising by the media, as well as support from the Ministry of Health, in order to grow the number to 5% and later increase it to 10%.
Iranian herbal medicine is a branch of the global traditional medicine healing system. Zardband Company is one of the many pharmaceutical companies which produces herbal products. And with herbal remedies gaining popularity in recent years, the number of pharmaceutical companies producing them has gone up as well.
Little by little, we tried and developed our activities and extended our projects. We applied modern technologies in producing herbal medicines. The number of factories increased to 43. These factories produce only herbal medicines. In addition, 45 factories produce both synthetic and herbal medicines. We try to interact with world herbal medicines producers too. Our products are competing with the products produced in advanced countries.
According to the World Health Organization, WHO, herbal medicine makes up a large part of what is called complementary medicine. Complementary medicine refers to any healthcare practices that aim to heal outside the realm of conventional medicine. Such practices are often used alongside conventional medicine to treat an ailment rather than an alternative to conventional medicine.
No herbal or synthetic medicines can treat all illnesses. Phytotherapy or herbalism, traditional medicine, and acupuncture are called complementary medicine. Complementary medicine, along with the conventional medicine, is emphasized by the World Health Organization. Complementary medicine can be applied in the procedures of conventional medicine for its lower costs, as well as its agreements with local cultures.
Iran is the second largest consumer of medicine in Asia after China. Every Iranian uses around 340 pills annually. For years, Iranian doctors have been warning their patients about the side effects of abusing painkillers. Iranians are among the top 10 painkiller consumers in the world. Scientific findings show that drugs used to treat mild to moderate pain associated with headaches, aching muscles, toothaches and colds and the flu can have adverse effects on the body. Doctors believe that herbal painkillers can be a suitable substitute for synthetic ones. Iran Today went to the city of Kashan in central Iran, 250 kilometers outside of Tehran. The city is popular for its fragrant herbs and plants. In Kashan, we went to Barij Essence Pharmaceutical Company. It's one of the top producers of herbal medicines in Iran. It produces medicine, food, cosmetics, and hygienic products that are based on herbal ingredients.
We grow aromatic and medicinal herbs. Firstly, we plant the herbs. We do all the steps from A to Z. We control and examine the herbs in our gardens. We determine the best time for collecting the herbs. After collecting them, we transfer them to our processing salons. There we do the extraction and finally use the extracts in producing medicines.
Iranians often buy herbal medicines from herbal stores where they can get advice on what product to buy depending on their ailment. And now there are some herbal stores that fill in prescriptions given by ordinary doctors. They make the medicines themselves using different doses of herbs according to the prescription. Many scientists believe that integrative medicine is more effective for treating people than conventional or traditional medicine. Dr. Mohsen Naseri is a researcher and professor of pharmacology at the Department of Traditional Medicine in Shahed University. He is head of the Traditional Iranian Medicine Clinic as well.
Our traditional medicine can complement conventional medicine as well as other medical schools. Traditional Iranian medicine is an agreement with people's culture. It involves simple logical methods. For example, the basis of homeopathy is alcohol. Alcohol and wine is forbidden in our religion, so our culture does not accept homeopathy. Here, children are afraid of syringe or needles, so acupuncture cannot be the frequent medicine in our country.
Many believe that herbs are safer and more effective than synthetic medicines. Herbal medicines very rarely lead to short or long-term side effects in those who use them, like pharmaceutical drugs often do.
Herbal medicines improve our health. They have fewer side effects. Synthetic medicines leave residue in different parts of the body, so they can have dangerous side effects.
Another merit of herbal medicines is their synergic properties. That means they are composed of many different types of molecules which have several positive effects, contrary to synthetic medicines, which are often made of one specific kind of molecule.
Natural products have several advantages. One advantage is that the extract of a natural product is not a single isolated ingredient. Hundreds of ingredients can exist in a plant which totally have synergistic effects. It means that a particular substance can help the main substance in a medicine be absorbed better. It can enhance its effects, or it can prevent its side effects. Therefore, total extract is so important in phytomedicines.
Traditional Iranian medicine is one of the most famous herbal remedy systems in the world. It is based on a healing system developed by Iranian polymath Abu Ali Sina, known as Avicenna in the West, who said the body is made up of 4 humours: phlegm, blood, yellow bile and black bile. Avicenna's medical encyclopedia, The Canon of Medicine, is one of history's main sources of medical sciences. Traditional Iranian medicine has gained great credibility after 100 years of experience.
There are 14,000 textual sources of traditional Iranian medicine. It is unique, it is exceptional. You cannot find this in any place. Our scientists experienced, then observed and finally wrote the texts. World scholars say this type of knowledge, which is based on tradition, is over 90% accurate. It is not acceptable to say a herbalist prescribed this, or it is not acceptable to say Avicenna said this or that. This way of practicing the medicine is not traditional, although I love Avicenna. A statement or prescription in traditional Iranian medicine is reliable if the majority of scientists verify it. Fortunately, since 2007, the Ministry of Health accepted to recognize traditional Iranian medicine as an academic field of study in the country. It has various branches, including traditional Iranian medicine, traditional pharmacy, and the history and sources of Iranian medicine. A physician who has studied for 7 years has to pass an examination in order to be admitted in a university's traditional Iranian medicine program. Around 400 students are studying or have graduated in traditional Iranian medicine. The program is offered in the country's main universities, including the University of Tehran, Shahid Beheshti University, Shiraz University, and Shahed University.
The experts say more research has to be done about traditional Iranian medicine. Medical research is needed to show the complementary role they have when used alongside conventional medicine. A detailed study of a particular medicinal herb can give us more information about its effects on the body.
I think if we develop our researches, extend our views about traditional medicine, and use both old and new methods, we can make a link between experts of traditional medicine and those of conventional medicine. Consequently, we can make traditional Iranian medicine universal one more time. I think currently we witness a historical transcendence in the realm of medicine in Iran. Fortunately, great clinical researches have been done using modern methods along with traditional views.
حدود 10 میلادی تا قرن 15 میلادی.
While traditional Iranian medicine is in agreement with conventional medicine when it comes to diagnosis, treatment and prevention, they are totally different in the way they achieve all that. The main difference is that conventional medicine focuses on an illness or disease, but traditional Iranian medicines focus on the person, their diet, habits and living conditions.
ما با انسان سخن میگوییم.
In conventional medicine, doctors work with microscope and deal with what they find in experiments or examinations. In traditional medicine, we talk to people. We focus on patients, but they focus on illness. We say there is a patient who has migraine. They say migraine affects the patient.
The Iranian government has taken measures to promote traditional medicine in society, but it still has to do much more. The consumption of herbal medicines compared to the annual use of conventional medicine is still very low. The increased use of traditional medicines in Iran has a direct and indirect effect on the Iranian society. The escalating demand for herbal medicines can be met by creating more herb gardens, which creates jobs.
We can train many growers for our gardens. Zard Band Company is ready to cooperate with Iran Technical and Vocational Training Organization. Several meetings have been held in order to make a contract to train growers. We can give them garden and grain so they can plant herbs. They should actually sign a contract to sell their herbs to us.
Nowadays, a lot of companies boast that they produce natural products from food additives to cosmetics. Exporting high-quality herbal medicines is a lucrative trade for pharmaceutical companies.
Our company started its exports to Malaysia nearly 2 years ago. 8 products of us have been registered by the Malaysian Ministry of Health. Our saffron extract has been registered in Switzerland. Actually, we will start our exports to Switzerland next week.
We have done an appropriate planning for exports. Currently, we export our products to the Central Asia, the Commonwealth of Nations, and the neighboring countries. We plan to export to Europe and North Africa. Huge exports to advanced countries require us to have global standards. Our production processes are according to the latest standards in the world. We should also have enough herbs for production. We talk to herb growers, even we plant and grow herbs which are not local.
To guarantee your health by using traditional remedies that cost less and have fewer side effects is the main objective of many health programs worldwide. It has been proven that using traditional medicines, especially herbal remedies, is the way to attain this objective. Iran is contributing to this by making a connection between its native traditional medicine and conventional medicine.